You know, sitting here sleepless, I think it's like, I don't know, 2:25. You guys are always wanting a funny story like the ones I used to tell. I was reading somebody's comment, you know, about stuff to pull you out of depression. Several people would mention fishing. And I got a funny memory, you know, about, hell, I guess 30 years ago. My uncle had met his wife. He was more like my brother. He was just a little bit older than me. And took me and his wife up fishing on the New River up, I guess, out east in West Virginia here. And there was a movie on TV back then. Fly fishing. I think a river runs through it or something. So, you know, us kids, we'd never seen no fly pole, anything like that. And I got out there on a big old rock in the middle of the river. I just got a regular fishing pole, mind you, and a Rapalomena of all things, not a fly, not floating line. And I was out there. I was giving that minnow hell, you know, and I went to cast it. I hooked myself in the temple and about slung my big butt off that rock. And I had to tear it out of the side of my head. I mean, I got this minnow about about that big stuck in my temple, you know. I was lucky it didn't get me in the eye. It's funny looking back. It was pretty scary then, you know. And I had to rip that thing out of the side of my head. And I go back and my uncle and aunt, you know, their boyfriend, girlfriend, hanging out fishing and stuff. And what happened to you, Gary? And I was like, I was shadow casting. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun fishing through the years. I don't really make time for it anymore unless my son wants to go or something. And yeah, that fishing, that's good stuff. We spent a lot of years catfishing and stuff too. Well, that brings another one. You know, back when Dad had a little extra money, he would take me and my cousin, his dad didn't fish, hunt or nothing, to a pay pond here local. Catfish was easy to get there. We eat a lot of them back in. And Dad had a new fishing pole and had folded around and let a catfish steal it. And he was like, "Get my pole, boy." And I was like, "Is he serious?" And he gave me that dad look, you know. And I was like, so I jump in this, God, it was nasty, like the green slime, 5-6 foot out, tab poles, just everything you could imagine. I had long hair back then too. And I landed on that fishing pole. I mean, 2 steps and a big leap out in the pond. I don't know how I hit it out of the whole pond, but landed on this fishing pole. And there was a catfish on it. And I'm coming up out of the water waiting to be embarrassed, you know, just waiting on everybody to laugh at me, soaking wet, dead middle of the night. Tadpoles in my hair, slime, and everybody around that pond. I bet there was 50 people clapping when I come out of there with that pole over my head and it bent over. I got Dad's new pole and his catfish. But yeah, take kids fishing and stuff, you know. Not only is that good recreation, keeps them off drugs and alcohol a lot, but there's alcohol a lot in fishing too, I suppose. But, you know, it'll always teach them they can find something to eat if they need it. And, man, it's fun too. But, I guess just sleepless ramblings of a madman, right? Y'all have a good night.